just can't believe suddenly everything's different. Something's missing. I wonder, can anyone see? I don't have faintest idea what to do. And I can't begin to fathom my life without you. As I live and breathe, I feel you right here with me. I will remember you my whole life through. As I live and
Good evening, everyone. And this is Jared Fowler coming to you live from the great state of Texas for a very special presentation of NHL 20. Sorry, kind of adjusting my volume here. It's a very special edition of NHL 20. And I advertised this for about the last month now, but here we are, June 21st, 2020. 1 year ago today, we said goodbye, for now, to my wife of 7 years, Michelle Lee Fowler. She was born on June the 11th, 1982 in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And she died June the 15th, 2019 in Temple, Texas, our hometown. It's been a very, very rough year for the Fowler family, and that's to say the least. But tonight, I would have brought this first. I would have brought this to you. Sorry about that, folks. I kind of thrown this together at the last second today. I should have been better prepared, but something told me tonight that I just needed to do this now. Turn the music up just a little bit. But something told me that I should do this now because I missed the 1 year anniversary. I had just got out of the hospital today, about maybe 3 hours ago. And it's 7 p.m. here in Temple, Texas. About 3.5 hours ago, I was discharged from the hospital. I had an infection in my right eye. I was in the hospital for an entire week, 8 days to be exact. And last Monday was the 1 year anniversary of her death, and I was in the exact same ICU, not the exact room, but the exact same ICU in the same hospital she died in. So it was very tough for me indeed. But I was writing on one of the other YouTube channels, or it's the show, not really a show, but a music video by Mandy Moore, Only Hope, and it's from the movie, the Last Walk, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of out of it today, but A Walk to Remember, that's it, Walk to Remember, and there was the song Only Hope, and Michelle and I watched that movie Christmas time every year because we felt like we were both going nowhere, and that's what really brought us together. I mean, we both had our fair share of health issues, mine especially, of course, this happening, what just happened here this past week. But strangely enough, that's what brought us together, and we started a new Fowler tradition of watching that movie, A Walk to Remember. And that song by Mandy Moore, Only Hope, it gave us hope. And we both wind up crying at the very end of it, and I always wind up kissing her just like Landon does Jamie in the movie. But as we all know, last year, on June the 15th, just 4 days after her 37th birthday, she went to heaven with her unfailing faith. And I continued this tradition of watching this movie alone. But I felt her that she was there, right there with me. But all of you know, very tough year for me and our families. But I miss her every day. I still wish she was here. But I felt her presence, and I felt that she was watching over me and she's helping me, cheering me on to recovery. But I thought about putting it off here today. of not doing this, so I was a little more prepared, but something inside of me just told me, no, you should. You should. I mean, you buried her 1 year ago today. And I said that I won't be able to get to visit her gravesite like as planned. But I have to think about my own health first. I'm not, as much as I want to see her again and be with her, you know, I have other priorities in life. I know she's in good hands. But as a lot of you, I received well over 100, my comment went viral on that video. and comments and well wishes all over the world. Some say they were in tears because of my story, and I'll admit I was in tears when I wrote that story. It was about maybe the beginning of the year when I wrote that story about that song I just told you about. But it was our song, and I mean, to this day I still get people telling me, you know, she's here. She's just not here physically, but here in spirit, and that is true. And that is true to a T. But I still have an emptiness in my heart. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever date again. It's up. If it's in God's will, it's in God's will. But whatever happens, happens. And I know I've been advertising this for over a year now, but I've also invited all the ones that commented on that video to come here to watch the live stream here tonight. A special thanks to my parents, Jackie and Mary, my sister, who is fighting cancer, stage 4 cancer. I know she'll be watching as well. May not be here today, but as usual, not as usual here lately. I've started doing full screen, but here today I'm gonna leave comments out to the side if you want to comment, but please keep it no foul language or anything like that, or you will be removed from this video. And as I mentioned, I been thinking about this for over a month, and she was a big hockey fan, as was I. We're big Texas Stars fans, and of course this year I was an off-ice official for the Texas Stars, and I know she would be proud of me for doing that. So I also like creating teams. I hope you enjoyed all the videos I posted about the new International Hockey League that I created, and tonight I'm going to use this with a quick backstory as pregame continues here tonight. Tonight, the IHL All-Stars will take on the Texas Stars at the HEB Center in Cedar Park for the first annual Battle of the Stars. This will take place on June the 15th every single year on the day of Michelle's death. The IHL All-Stars and the Texas Stars, live from the HEB Center in Cedar Park, as both the American Hockey League and International Hockey League have band together to honor this wonderful woman's legacy, and not only that, but to raise awareness on suicide, as she was a suicide advocate. And even the best people have problems. And we all know it can take you in a heartbeat. But tonight I'm going to do a live stream dedicated to Michelle, and a quick backstory here during pregame. I created a brand new league, the International Hockey League. A few of our players that I created are in there, and before she died, about a month before she died, she really thought she was pregnant, and she was showing symptoms and everything else. And of course, we took a few pregnancy tests. Every single one of them showed up negative. I mean, she really thought she was pregnant, as was I. But we even went as far as to pick out names for this. And of course, if it was a girl, it would be Ava Grace, and if it was for a boy, it would be Brian James. And for those of you who have followed my channel, I'm sure some of you are wondering who Brian James is, because you never heard of him. Well, he is a character that I created. He is a player that I created. He plays for the Central Texas Stampede in the IHL and the International Hockey League, and he is also a member of the IHL All-Star team here tonight. So he will be playing in his mother's honor. Our son, Brian James, goalie of the Central Texas Stampede, he will be starting in net tonight for the IHL All-Stars, as they will take on the Texas Stars. So he'll be playing with a heavy heart here tonight, as he's sure he's making his mother proud. And we should put a note out that his younger sister, Ava Grace, is also coming up in the game, as you can create girls in this game. I'm going to create her and put her on the Stampede pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that. But here, going to throw it out to HEB Center at Cedar Park. James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro will be on the call. Let me go on game settings here, and you can leave a comment if you like. I won't be talking during the live stream, but I will also be answering any questions that pop up or anything else. And audio and visual. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Put commentary on. So about to get things underway here in here in Cedar Park, the first annual Battle of the Stars. I'll be back in between periods as we'll honor Michelle's legacy throughout the night. So without further ado, James Sapolsky and Ray Ferrari on the call of the Battle of the Stars in honor of Michelle Lee Fowler is about to get underway. Enjoy, folks.
Hi everyone, I'm James Sapolsky along with Ray Ferraro here of the EA Sports Broadcast crew, ready to bring you a fun one tonight. Moments away before they drop the puck on this one, a few things you're looking forward to?
Always goaltending, always so critical. You know, special teams will play a big part in this contest as well. There's really nothing insignificant between these two teams.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Stars start with possession as we are now underway. Texas is in the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Sends the pass over. Along the half wall with the puck. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. And that one's turned away. Desjardins won a big draw on their own end. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Desjardins. Pacific's got the puck against the boards. Hamilton's got it along the wing. Here's a chance behind the net. The All-Stars will play it from the corner. Drives it to the front of the net. Takes the feed in a whole lot of trouble. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. And there's the save. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Receives the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Puts it on net from the point. Denies him with the save. Through center along the wing. With possession along the wall. Slides the puck over. Turns it away.
Dangerous spot in the slot. The goalie comes up big with the glove stop.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Carries it across the line. Moves it around along the half wall. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. The Stars move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and it goes off the stick!
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Lewis moves it into the attacking end. Lets it go. Comes up with the stop. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Nice pass. Dumps it in. Texas has it behind the cage. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Moves it to Lewis. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Takes it across the blue line. The Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. With the bank pass. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Picked off in the open ice. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Shot denied by the goaltender. Pacific's got it in their own zone. Texas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And he was slowed up. Hooking looks to be the call as the official's arm goes up in the air. Here's the official call. And the official signaling for hooking on the play.
Got to move your feet here. You're chasing the play. As soon as you stop your feet, you're going to get called.
The Stars get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
This has been a pretty tightly played game, but now they've earned the game's first power play. So they've got an opportunity to get the first strike on the board. Start with an offensive zone face-off and a chance to get out in front.
There's the collision. Takes the feed into the middle now. Gets that puck back on a stick. Denies him on the play. Battle along the boards. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And manages to clear the zone. Carries it in. From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone. Wide.
Wide, that's an understatement.
Gets it out of his own end. Texas has possession of it now. Headman pass. The All-Stars have the puck now. Here's a chance to get it out of the zone shorthanded. And manages to clear the zone. The Stars scoop it up along the boards. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends the pass down low. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And now he moves it to Desjardins. Trying to dump it out. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Texas has the puck. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Back on a stick now. Gets a glove on it.
We'll go back and look at that hit here, James. Now, I was never one to deliver one of these hits, but man, did you ever notice whether your team was given or taken?
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. With the stop. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Gets it out of his own end. The Stars gain possession along the wall. Over the line they come. Lets it go, and he makes the save. Knocked away. Takes control of the puck. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Knocks the puck loose. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And manages to clear the zone. Texas has it near the wall. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Well, as that penalized player comes out of the penalty box, he can give a nod down to his penalty-killing unit. They did their job. Outstanding work.
Here they come on the attack. The Stars have it against the wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. Pacific's looking to break out of their own end. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Texas gets the puck near the boards. Picks it off. Look out. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Up the neutral zone now. They've got the defense outnumbered. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Penalty coming up as the whistle stops the play. Tripping is the call. Did he sell, or is that the right one in your mind?
I think it's the right one. He looks like he's picking up speed, and the stick gets into his feet.
The All-Stars will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, hard work earns the first power play of the game for them, and now they've got to take advantage of it. They'll start with the face-off, of course, in the offensive zone.
Pacific's got the puck along the wall. Hamilton's got the puck along the wing. Trying to get it down the ice. And it's a small victory for the PK unit here.
Well, that's their job. Get it down the ice, get off the ice, get some new people out there.
Manages to hang on. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Move to the middle. Gets it out of his own end. The All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Carries it across the line. On the attack along the boards. Puts it on net with the stop. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Stars take possession in the defensive end. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Gets it out of his own end. Pacific's gained possession along the boards. Takes it across the blue line. Texas with possession in their own zone. Pass back to the point. Here he is, wrists it on net. Scores!
Supposed to have his stick on the ice. He does. It bounces off it and goes in the net.
Pacific's taking the lead here in the late goings of this first period.
Pretty even first period. Now they've got the jump. You want to get into the intermission ahead.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off.
Pacific's done a really nice job positionally tonight. They've stolen the puck every time, it seems, when they needed to.
17 minutes, 17 seconds.
The Stars must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. And he's going after him here. They're going to go.
Yeah, he's not going to have a choice here. He's been running around a little bit, been getting a little chippy, and now he's going to have to drop the mitts and answer for it.
He goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout. Well, the fans were cheering. It was so loud down here when the fight started. Not so much anymore, as their guy didn't do so well.
Here in the dying moments of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Moreau setting up against the wall. Picked up along the wall by Hamilton. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Lets it fly. Comes up with the stop. Texas still trails late in this first period despite multiple scoring opportunities. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. From the blue line, gets a glove on it to make the stop. The Stars continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. And now he moves it quickly to Pellick. Puts one on net. Trapper save! The first period is all said and done with as the horn sounds. Well, a fun start at both ends of the rink. 1-0 is the score through the first frame.
Please don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any object is grounds for immediate...
2 more periods still to come. We'll be right back with much more action here on EA Sports.
And thank you, James and Ray. And hope you enjoyed the first period there. Good hard-hitting action. Here in this first ever Battle of the Stars exhibition game. This is in memory of my wife, Michelle, who passed away 1 year ago, last Monday. And as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, I would have brought this to you last Monday, as it was the 1 year anniversary of her death. But unfortunately, I was in the hospital for an eye infection that didn't reach my bloodstream, but I had to be in the ICU for a couple of days. But I got discharged about maybe 4 hours ago, and I'm home now. I'm resting comfortably, and something told me that I should just go ahead and do this tonight, because also 1 year ago today was her funeral and her burial. So, and I miss her every second, every hour of every day. And one of the things she liked doing is watching me do this right here and call these games play by play, because she says I have a great voice for it, and a lot of people say that I do. Maybe I'll get into that one day, but right now I'm just trying to put the pieces of my life back together again. As we all know, that, you know, suicide is mental illness, and everything that comes with mental illness is no joke. I mean, it claims thousands of lives a year. Now, unfortunately, last year it claimed hers. So this is what I'm doing here today. An interleague exhibition game, the IHL All-Stars and against the Texas Stars of the AHL. IHL All-Stars up 1-0 on a power play goal by Spencer Oshachek of the Austin Ice Bats. He put one in the back of the net past Landon Bowe. And also, as I mentioned, our son, Brian James, a player I created, is the starting goaltender for the IHL All-Stars and for the Central Texas Stampede. He is playing in honor of his mother here tonight. And so far, he's pitching a shutout, stopping all 10 Texas Star shots on goal, as this game is pretty much even. But tell you a little bit about Michelle. You know, she was so full of life at one time. You know, when I first met her 10 years ago, we met in a mall. We met online, actually. Plentyoffish.com. That was the website we met on, and we met on our first date on May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, at a mall here in Temple, Texas. And we were both nervous, but I'm gonna tell you, for those, some people believe at love at first sight, some don't, but I'm honestly a believer. I mean, when our eyes met, it was instant love. I mean, I'm thinking she is the one, and we hit it off right then and there. We dated for a couple of years, and on the 2 year anniversary, 2 years later, 2 year anniversary of our first date, we said I do. Had a great honeymoon in Fredericksburg, out in the hill country. It was kind of a little bit of a bummer because it rained every single night we were there. But fortunately, we had a spa cottage we had out in the woods, and we basically had an entire wooded acres to ourselves, and we had the time of our lives there. But Life lost too short. I mean, I would have loved to go back there with her again and revisit that place. Fortunately, things didn't turn out that way, as she did take her own life of overdosing on pain medications. Well, not pain medications, but metformin, powerful diabetic medication. But that's the things that people like us have to deal with. People like me and her on a daily basis. Are we enough? And especially with uncertain times going on in the world right now, do we mean anything? Are we enough? And the answer is yes, you are enough. And I get letters and text messages from people I work with, my co-officials and the AHL, and saying yes, you are worth it. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, so I'm kind of breaking down here, but this whole ordeal I just went through. On top of that, my sister was recently diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and she's on chemo now. She's in good spirits. But when I went on the 1-year anniversary of her death, this was I believe it was night number 2 in the hospital. I believe I went in on a Saturday night. So yes, might have been night 3. No, it was night 3. Night 3 of my hospital stay. I was in the ICU. I was about to get ready to move to a regular room, so I'm thinking, well, maybe I might get out of here either tomorrow or the next day. But then they come back and said, you have a secondary infection. And it was from an antibiotic they gave me. Turns out I didn't know I was allergic to it, which caused me to stay in the ICU at least one more day. And when I got that news, it was 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock was when she took her last breath. And I broke down right in front of the doctor. It was in front of the nurses. And I told them. And I told them what happened. And this happens all the time. And I still have trouble with it to this day. Excuse me. I talked to a counselor that night, a chaplain. Prayed with me right there in my hospital room, and here I am today. I didn't know if I was going to get out that night because I felt horrible. And you know, I still dream about her. We still have good conversations even after what happened. She's not in pain anymore. I do know that, but I went to her in this dream and I told her, you know, my sister is really sick with cancer right now, and me and her might be coming up soon, and I'm sick right now too. I can't get over this staph infection. And she's like, she didn't mention anything about my sister, but she said no, you're not coming, you're not going anywhere. You're staying right where you are. You still have work to do. You're not done yet. And those were strong words coming from a strong person. And that's exactly how she was. And when I woke up, I was in tears thinking, you know, did I just have a conversation with my dead wife? Even though it might have been in my head or in my dream, because dreams are in your head, but those words spoke to me. They're like, you're not done. And that's what she told me. As much as I do want to be with her, I took those words to heart, and I got over that infection. And here I am bringing you this game here tonight. So, baby, I know you're watching from above. I know you're enjoying this. You're probably in tears as I am right now, but I miss you. And I wish you were here. And so does Duke here. Duke is our dog. He's our real life son. He's our dog. He's our fur baby. He's in my lap right now. And I know he misses you too. But let's get things going here for the second period. IHL All-Stars lead the Texas Stars 1-0. Let's send it back out to ringside. James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro on the call. Enjoy, everyone.
Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Ray, we've already got 20 minutes under our belt here. What are your thoughts of this one so far?
Texas didn't help themselves in that first period. They were kind of a turnover machine. But while the score is close, they can help themselves by making more short passes. Don't try the home run play so much.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Takes the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Unloads it. Glove save. How did he get a piece of that? The All-Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And we've got a 2-on-1. The glove making it look easy on the play.
Yeah, positionally, he's in the right spot here. That's a hard shot. He made it look rather easy.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Pelech swooping in on the attack. Into the corner of the attacking area. Sends a pass over. Up along the wing. Takes it from the right side. Lets it go. Blocker save. Great defensive effort with the strip. Oh, and they go back on offense. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he gets the puck right back. Handles it along the blue line.
Doherty's dangerous, and he's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier on.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Stones him on the breakaway. Taken along the wall by Pelech. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. To his teammate. He scores.
I like the way they stayed aggressive here, Jake. After scoring once, they didn't just settle the game down. They went after it again. Well, he's got his head up, so he's going to pick the spot here. He goes through the legs. Goalies hate getting scored on in the 5-hole. The worst lead in hockey. Well, guess what? I'll take the worst lead as opposed to trailing by 2.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right? Simple.
Assisted by number 10.
With possession along the wall. And that's broken up. Takes control of the puck.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes.
Carries it in.
1 second.
Wristwood in front. That's 3 consecutive goals.
Now the goalie keeps looking over to the coach saying, why am I staying here? 3 straight.
Because they haven't been very good here, Ray.
I want to make sure they know that this is a fortunate position that we're in. We haven't played well. We have to play better. Don't look at the clock. Push forward.
7 minutes, 48 seconds.
Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the feed. And now he angles it across to Robertson. Good hit on the play. Back to the point it goes. Scores! His second of the game.
Well, he's been on it tonight. Really good skating legs. He's finished out a couple of plays, too. That's a good shot. He tips it by the goaltender, but he works himself into a clean area on the ice to shoot this from the high slot.
The All-Stars are back to center, and here in this second period, it's getting out of hand.
They've been doing this a lot. Score, go back to center. I guess it's better than being the other way around.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
By number 22, David
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Texas takes possession along the wall.
Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 21
Here they are on the attack. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Pacific's got a hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends the pass over. Puts it in deep. The All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Morose works the puck in his own zone. Over the line they come. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Through center along the wing. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Into the corner. Gets in front of it. Here in the back half of this period, Pacific's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Here's an opportunity. He scores! Left and take now.
Coaches get the chance after giving up the goal, they make a change. He puts the right guys on the ice because they go right back down the ice and score. They tell you it doesn't have to hit the back of the net. It's just got to get over the goal line for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it. Just not enough.
The Stars still have a big mountain to climb here in the second.
Yeah, but they show a little life, I guess, James. I mean, things have gone so poorly for them, but that goal has to give them a little energy.
Puck is dropped, play resumes. Handles the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Lets it go. Stick save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. What a steal in his own end. Texas looks to break out in their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that one's broken up. Here they come on the attack. Back at the point, they set it up. Puts it up front. Chase right in front.
Whoa.
He scores! On the rebound. Lights the net with a goal.
The rebound snapped away. What a nice shot. But the goalie's got to do a better job cleaning up that rebound. He can't leave it right there.
Pacific's offensive performance is still in full effect here, even in the late stages of this period.
They haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal yet. They are still pushing for more offense.
Number 84.
Moves the puck.
Jordan, assisted by number 20.
With possession along the wall.
And by number 24, Taylor Doherty. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 49 seconds.
Hammers the shot. Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. And the officials stopped the play as the puck heads off the ice. Late goings of this period. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Pacific's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the wing, up the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance right in the slot. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Great positioning in the defensive end. Here's a chance, a 2-on-0. He scores!
Well, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net. He makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy.
Everybody looked like they were in sand there. He pulled away from the pack and makes a beautiful move on the goaltender.
The Stars needed that one as they get back to center ice.
They need a lot more than that. It's really been a poor performance by them so far.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
By number 9, Anthony Lewis.
Second frame almost done, well inside a minute now.
24.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Hard to get him back quicker than that. Hell, less than 30 seconds.
We are not done yet here. Don't even think about leaving your seat.
Yeah, they got the track shoes on now. He drops into the butterfly to try and take away as much of the net as he can. But the shooter's got enough time to find some room. He sees it, and he doesn't miss. coach is saying here, let's build on it, let's move on to the next goal, but they've got a long way to go.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Into the middle of the neutral zone. What a great read, breaking up the pass.
He's got to read the scene much better than that. You're already ahead in the game. Don't turn it over and give up scoring chances.
The Stars seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that'll do it for period number 2.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you for your generosity.
The third period is just around the corner. Ray and I will bring you all the action in a moment.
Well, as you can hear in the background, Duke is barking in approval. This is really turning out to be a world-class track meet between these two teams. Really looking like a real all-star game in real life, as the IHL All-Stars lead the Texas Stars 5-3 in the first annual Battle of the Stars in honor of my late wife, Michelle Fowler, who passed away 1 year ago. And as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, this will be a yearly game between these two teams right here at the HEB Center at Cedar Park. And as I mentioned in the first intermission, it's been a very tough year, and I apologize for that. I'm playing the Texas Stars goal horn for both teams, and a little ding in there. That was actually one of my color commentators. Sometimes he does color commentary for these games. That's Curtis Lilly. He is the owner of Nuisance Gaming, and he has working on a cartoon show that he is working on, The Intelligent Wise Men. It's about a hockey goalie. I don't want to spoil everything for you, so I'll just leave it at that. But he's also playing NHL 20, and some of you have been watching some of his videos. He's done a really good job, and I just want to tell you the kind of man that he is. He has agreed in honor of Michelle. He's going to put Michelle in a game, because you can't create girls in this game on one of the other teams. And of course, our kids, Brian James and Ava Grace, will be created in this upcoming expansion team for Major League Hockey, the Waxahachie Steers. And as I mentioned earlier, Ava Grace, our daughter, because we thought she was pregnant 1 month before she passed. I mean, we already had names picked out. That's how sure we were. But it turns out, after several pregnancy tests and blood tests, it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't meant to be. But I went ahead and put our kids in this game. Brian James is the goalie for the IHL All-Stars. He's playing in net tonight for the All-Stars, and with a heavy heart, I'm sure, and playing in honor of his mom. And his sister, Ava Grace, our daughter, she is currently an upcoming defenseman for the U.S. Women's National Team. Won the gold medal just 2 years ago in Pyeongchang, North Korea, at the Olympics. And she's looking to try out for the Stampede and play alongside her brother in Belton within the next couple of seasons. It's quite a story here. 5-3, the IHL All-Stars lead the Texas Stars, and it's been a good one so far. Of course, the IHL All-Stars opened up the scoring 4 goals. Well, then one jumped out to a 4-1 lead for the Texas Stars, finally got on the board. IHL put one of the back on the net, but then the Stars erupted with 2 late goals by Anthony Lewis to pull within 2, and that's where we stand right now, 5-3 at the end of 2. So, as I mentioned in the first intermission, Michelle was a very passionate young lady. I mean, she cared about life. She was a Christian woman, and yes, Christians do get depression, and pastors get depression. Everyone gets depression. I mean, who doesn't? It's not a matter of who does, it's who doesn't. We all get down on ourselves at some point in time, but for a lot of people such as her, it's a daily occurrence. And now I understand what she's going through, because now I'm feeling it every day. I just had to, the last 2 months, I had to be admitted to the hospital for 2 staph infections, and this one I didn't know if I was going to make it or not because I felt horrible. It was in my left eye. And then on the 3rd night in the hospital, the doctor said, well, now you have a secondary infection. And I felt horrible that night. and it was right around the time. It was on the 1 year anniversary, which was last Monday, which is why the game has been postponed until tonight. And I broke down in front of the doctors, and it was pretty rough. I mean, but I know she was there watching over me, and she's the reason I'm sitting here bringing you this game. I know she's had that big, beautiful smile that could light up the room, and I know she's smiling from above right now, and watching this great hockey game, watching her son do her proud and goal for the IHL All-Stars as his team leads 5-3. But it's been a long year, and that's to say the least. This whole year has been crazy, especially since COVID-19 started. They're talking of possibly, they're slowly opening things back up here in Texas. I think a little too quickly, and some places they're actually starting to. They might be closing down again. They're already enforcing them. Always wear a mask wherever you go, and I wear a mask wherever I go, unless I know I'm going to be alone. But please stay tuned after the game here tonight. Have a public service announcement, an announcement about next year's game, which will be here in HEB Center at Cedar Park. But hope you're enjoying this game so far. As much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you. But it's been a whirlwind of a game. Not a whirlwind of a game, but just a whirlwind of life for me. Of course, I had my own struggles with health in 2006. I almost never even met Michelle. But now, if I were to meet her again for the first time, knowing what would have happened, knowing all of her ailments, all of her medical problems, all of her mental problems, I would do it all over again. I would do it again in a heartbeat, just so I could have her in my arms again. And sorry guys, I'm kind of trying to keep it together here, but you know, 1 year ago today, since I've been in the hospital last week, and 1 year ago today, I was going to wait and do this till tomorrow or sometime later this week, but something told me I need to do this tonight, because we buried her 1 year ago today, and that's when things really started coming down for me. So folks, you're going to have to excuse me for just 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back with you in just a couple of minutes. Please hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a little more difficult than I thought it would be. But thanks for those of you tuning in. Just this is the 1 year anniversary of not her death, but her burial, and we buried her in my hometown of Rogers, where we got married at. Started to go down earlier today, but since I got out of the hospital, I'm just going to rest up. Even though it's probably what she'd want me to do. Just give it a couple of days, and I wanted to have some alone time with her. But due to circumstances beyond my control, that just wasn't able to happen today. So I thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Going to throw it back out to James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro for an hopefully exciting third period as the IHL All-Stars lead the Texas Stars 5-3 in the first annual Battle of the Stars. So, Dave, this is for you. Third period coming up next.
Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point so far, Ray. How do you see things?
Texas can't expect to get back in the game in the third period, having the possession numbers they did in the first 2. Just not good enough.
In front, the puck stopper gets on top, but we'll get a little stoppage in play here, Ray.
Yep, goalies are going to jump on it as quick as they can anytime around the front of the net.
Texas has played well tonight, but have struggled in the goal-scoring department despite numerous good looks on net. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Scores! They're not into this one.
Well, they get one to bring themselves to within one here. Now they got to keep the front. I think the goaltender's got to do a better job. There's only one player in front of him. He's got to look around and find where the puck is. He never picks it up until it's past him.
The Stars have got a big one here in the third now.
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
Deschardins won it. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Handles the puck at the point.
Time of the goal, 2 minutes.
Moves with the puck at the corner. Texas gains control of the puck. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. Desharnais been nabbed for tripping.
Fishing around for the puck, and he gets his stick into the player's feet. When he goes down, it's an obvious call.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, what a great opportunity for them here. Trailing by a goal, you got a chance to even it up, and you've got the man advantage.
Number 25, 2 minutes.
Shot, here he is on the redirect. Great save by the goaltender on that one. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Stars make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the puck skips off the glove. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Carries it across the line. Back to the blue line. And manages to clear the zone. Texas has it near the wall. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Lets it fly. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Keeps hold of the puck. Moves behind the net. Slides it back to the blue line. One-time blast. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Gets it out of his own end. The Stars have it against the wall. Oh, reads it perfectly. Here's a chance. Receives the pass. Knocked away. The All-Stars gain possession along the wall. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Centering pass. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
And manages to clear the zone. Texas gains a hold of it. Time to execute here on this power play. Along the half wall with the puck. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Gets it out of his own end. The Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides the puck over. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. And gets it in deep in the opposite corner. No goals on the power play, and they still trail by 1. Stones them in front.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
And they score.
Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
Pacific's now got themselves a 2-goal lead here in the third. We can draw how this matchup's going to go on paper, but this is why they play the games. You can't predict it.
Best reality show there is sports. You never really know. They haven't had the majority of shots, yet here they are as we near the 10-minute mark of period 3, and they've got a 2-goal lead.
Slides the puck down low. Move to the middle, and that's picked off in front. Sends it quickly to Robertson. Feeds it over to Lewis. Here's a shot, and makes the save. From the slot, wrist shot, nothing doing.
Oh, man, he's frustrated with himself. He's got to get that on the net.
The All-Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Pins them against the boards as they battle for the loose puck. Texas tries to break out from their own end. Robertson's going to play it against the half wall. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Moves the puck along the half wall. Lets the wrister fly. And that one's stopped.
Yeah, he makes a nice save here with the glove, as you mentioned, but he's able to hang on to it. That's a tough save from this position on the ice.
The Stars still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. And he came up big on that last opportunity. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Carries it in. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Gets the tip. Denies him. Offside is the call that will have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Texas needs to find a way to light the lamp as they trail in this third period. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Pass to Desjardins. With possession along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off.
Time to force it, time to be safe. When you got the lead, it's a time to be safe.
Comes up with the steal. From one end of the blue line to the other. Pacific's got control of it now from their own end. Pass right back. Moves it around along the half wall. Nice pass. From the opposite point. Quick feed down low. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Snaps it on net. Nothing.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes it across the blue line. Takes the feed. He scores! Well, don't turn this one off yet.
Well, you better not. We're still here. If we're here, you gotta be here too. If you're scoring from that distance, you must really be able to walk into it. That's a terrific shot. It just blazes by the goalie. clock just runs out on you, you run out of time.
From the neutral zone now. Oh, set that hit up perfectly.
Lewis receives the puck. Now he's a dangerous guy. He's got 2 goals already.
Quick feed down low. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. On the attack along the boards. Takes the pass. Just wide.
The Stars have had plenty of chances to be in a different spot in this game.
Looks to set up at the point now. Sends a pass over. Along the half wall with the puck. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Right to the middle. 46 seconds left. Centering pass. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Lewis plays it into the offensive zone. Flips it up the net. Not even close.
Not close to anything. The net's been the same size for 100 years.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Winds up, lets it go. And that goes off a player in front. 21 seconds to the end of this period. And off the save, that one goes into the crowd for a souvenir.
I like this save here. Their team is running all over the place. You can tell that they're gassed, and he's able to get the puck up out of play so they can get some fresh players onto the ice for the next faceoff.
Texas desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. Pacific's looking to break out. Fires to the empty net. Just wide of the net. Scooped up along the wall. A chance to end it. And there's the insurance marker much needed for them on this night.
It's amazing how many times a guy misses an empty net, but this one he puts between the pipes. Well, now you got a couple of goal lead here with the empty netter. That should be enough to put this away.
Breathing a little easier here now, Ray.
Pretty much puts this to bed. The empty netter gives them a little bit more of a comfortable lead.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Scored by number 26.
Takes the feed.
Assisted by number 20.
Net is empty. The extra attacker is now out on the ice. And that's blocked. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books.
They had the puck a lot. They controlled it in the offensive zone. What I really like, though, James, and I think this mattered a lot as to the final score, is they didn't turn it over much at all.
We hear the term puck possession an awful lot in today's game. They maximize their opportunities. For my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night.
And there you have it. The first annual Battle of the Stars is in the books. The IHL All-Stars have defeated the Texas Stars 7-5 in a great game that I'm sure that my wife Michelle would have loved. I mean, these two teams really put on a show for this capacity crowd here tonight in Cedar Park. There you see 3 stars in the game. Third star from the hometown Texas Stars is Nick Camano with 2 goals in the night. Second star of the night from the IHL All-Stars, representing the San Francisco Dragons, is Taylor Doherty with 1 goal and 2 assists. And the first star of the night, the player of the game, and from the IHL All-Stars, representing the Fort Worth Brahmas, is David Jarzynski, 2 goals and 1 assist. He is the top player of tonight's game. 7-5, the IHL All-Stars over the Texas Stars, as both teams are shaking hands at center ice, and both teams deservedly getting a standing ovation. Well, This will be, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast here, this is going to be a yearly game between these two teams in honor of my wife Michelle. And from now on, from this day forward, or from this year forward, the Battle of the Stars will be held right here at the HEB Center in Cedar Park on June the 15th of every year. That is, and the puck will drop at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is the exact time Michelle was pronounced dead on June the 15th of 2019. So every year on June the 15th, from here on out, the Texas Stars will face off against the IHL All-Stars right here in Cedar Park. The puck drops at 5 p.m. Well, folks, I just can't believe it's already been a year. It's been so crazy year, and that's just to say the least. And we still got 6 more months to go. I just hope it gets better as the year goes along. But of course, I've been out of work because of COVID-19, and with my struggles with my health issues here. I just got out of the hospital just a few hours ago, and that's why I was able to went ahead and decided to bring you this game here tonight, and I'm really glad I did. It turned out to be a great game. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. Usually when an all-star team goes up against a regular team, usually the all-star team wins by a blowout. It looks like that was going to happen when the IHL All-Stars went up 5-1, or excuse me, 4-0 to start the second period. Stars got on the board, but then the All-Stars made it a 5-1 game. But then the Stars came roaring back, and they stayed within it to the very end. They pulled to within 1 and made it a 6-5 game with about 2 minutes remaining to play. And then with just really 15 seconds remaining in the game, the All-Stars added an empty net to make it a 7-5 game as they hold off a late charge by the Texas Stars. And another announcement regarding next year's game. I noticed that at your screen there, it is West for the All-Stars. That is actually the Western Conference All-Stars I created for the IHL All-Star game. And next year, it will be the Eastern All-Stars going up against the Texas Stars. So each year, the conference will rotate for which All-Star team to send in here. This year, it started with the West. So next year, it will be the East. The Eastern All-Stars will come out here to take on the Texas Stars on June 15th, 2021 with a 5 p.m. face-off. And I know I've said this many times before, guys. Quick public service announcement here. I tried to help my wife as much as I could. And, you know, you can't help everybody, but you can try. The biggest thing is don't give up. No matter how much they're struggling, don't ever give up. I mean, you have to keep the faith that one day it will get better. And she kept once telling me, you know, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And unfortunately, she's the one that passed. It finally caught up with her. But I'm not going to let this be. I'm not going to let this tarnish her entire life. She did a lot of great things in life. And, but one thing's for sure, I know she's in a much better place now. She's not in pain anymore. And she's looking down on me smiling with that big smile that could light up a room. But special thanks to Curtis Lilly, Andrew Rabideau, who I know will probably be watching this game later on here tonight on YouTube. You can come and watch this game anytime you want here on JC Fowler Sports Gaming TV, right here on SGTV. And I was actually excited to bring this game to you for a long time, but that's when my health started acting up again. So I had to postpone it 1 week. And since today was the 1-year anniversary of her burial, I decided to hold the game here tonight. And I'm really glad I did. It turned out to be a great game. And if you or anyone has trouble with mental illness, depression, anxiety, suicide, whatever, don't wait until it's too late. Get out there and get help. Call the suicide hotline. That's what it's there for. She's called it several times. But, you know, I guess at that point, God needed her more than we needed her here. I think one thing she loved doing was caring for kids. And she was a child care provider. She was a nanny. She loved doing it. I think God finally decided, you know, she suffered enough here on earth. I'm going to bring her up to my kingdom in heaven, because I have plenty of little angels that need care as well. And that's exactly what she's doing. I'll guarantee you. As a matter of fact, I know that's what she's doing. Besides smiling down and looking down on me right now. So in closing, Michelle, I love you, honey. I will always love you. I know I've said this a million times before, but I don't know if I will ever marry you again. But one thing is, I don't know if I will ever marry again. But one thing is for sure. I mean, I will never find another woman like you. And I'm pretty sure you want me to be happy. So never say never. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm sure she will be there, right there with me, just looking over me every step of the way. And that's going to do it from here in Cedar Park. Once again, our final score, an exciting game. The IHL All-Stars 7 and the Texas Stars 5. We'll see you here next year on June 15th here at HEB Center at Cedar Park. For more IHL All-Stars, we'll take on the Texas Stars once again next season. For James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro, I'm Jared Fowler. Good evening, everyone. God bless. Michelle, rest in peace, my love.